Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros Jeremy and Bears.
Hola!
What's good?
Bringing you episode 2 of the Justice Clubhouse Podcast. With that being said, we're going to get right into Supergirl. This week's episode was called The Martian Chronicles. And I didn't do this the last time, but I'm going to do it right here. Every time I mention the show, I'm going to say you can check out the speed show right here. So, one sentence.
The white Martians are here.
Yes. They ugly.
Body Snatchers Extreme! Take cover!
Yes. So, man, where do we even start with this? Everybody was kind of very moody this episode because it was Kara's birthday. Nobody wanted to spend it with her, or at least it seemed that way.
Yeah.
You got the whole thing with Monel and her being really awkward, and then she's pissed off at Jimmy and Wynn. She's pissed off at her sister for essentially, bailing on her birthday. And how'd you guys feel about that?
I mean, she said that she made it last minute, and Alex and Maggie already planned that.
Yes.
But yeah, it should be family first.
That's the whole
But it's
theme of the
last
show.
minute.
That's the
Can't
theme
be
of the
like-
show.
You just can't be like, oh, by the way, I'm having this birthday party. You should come out and party. By the way, it's at 6. I know it's like 5:30 now, but you should totally come out.
But it's family.
Yeah, but
I
there's a
would
certain
have to-
point where it's got to be like, okay, I love you and all, but no.
Man, I would have just been like,
Nice
I tried to
words.
find an in between, like still make time, because I
Ooh.
think the concert, any concert would take a couple hours.
yeah.
I mean, celebrate 20 minutes, 30 minutes before she leaves.
I think she wanted to make Nick after.
No, I mean before she
Or
leaves for the concert.
reschedule.
Or even make Nick.
Or reschedule, yeah, because it's one day in the year.
Man, see, that's where like
There's two sides.
Yeah.
I can't pick.
I picked the side of Kara always and ever because I like Maggie. Alex has every right to be happy with her and all that and spend time with her. It's just family first for me. That's just how I'm wired, I guess. Now, what about Wynn and Kara? She's still
gonna be upset.
yeah, she has a right to, right?
Yeah, because it's just more of like a concerned
Yes.
type of upset where she doesn't want them to get hurt, like I said in the last episode. But I mean, I think
don't know.
I think
He's
go
a
ahead.
grown-ass man. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, I feel like at this point she should just let them do their own thing.
And if he breaks his toe, then it's on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get from their standpoint. They want to be their own thing. They handle in business, but eventually down the line, we definitely know that something bad's going to happen to them. And then Kara's going to be like, I told you so type deal.
It probably is gonna be like that.
Most likely.
Yeah.
How'd you guys like Hank and McGann? Like, he looked past her being a white Martian, and there's sort of this romantic thing going on now.
It's about time. Like, the dude needs somebody. I'm glad he's finally getting past that whole white Martian thing. And McGann is awesome.
200 years without any ass.
That's a long time.
He's long overdue. Yeah, it is nice to see them together, but it kind of just sucks where it all went towards the end there.
Yeah.
How did you guys just like the whole entire white Martian invading and it being obviously tied to McGann? Because
Yeah, that's a
that
cool
was her
tie-in.
lover,
Yeah.
apparently, or her mate.
Yeah.
What the hell is his name? Armac?
Armek.
Okay, Armac. And then it was like, what movie was that? You said it earlier, Bears?
Body Snatchers?
Yes. That and I feel, no, that is it Dreamcatcher? I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know.
I don't
The
know.
Thing?
The Thing, there we go. Yes. I like the whole...
Dreamcatcher was something else.
Yeah, that
that
was
movie.
with like the weird little tiny alien biting fingers off and stuff. But
Donnie Wahlberg.
yes. How did you like the whole action sequence during that part?
It's actually
I
pretty
kind of
good.
like the way the white Martians look.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Wynn getting to play that? Well, obviously it wasn't Wynn, it was Armac posing as him.
Yeah.
How was it like seeing him play the bad guy?
Dude, I feel like he has potential to be a villain.
Yes. I feel like everybody, when they play a evil role, they do it better than their normal role.
Yeah.
Like, it's like everyone wants to play the bad guy. When they get the chance to, it's like all out. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know this kind of like off topic-ish, but who did you guys think it was out of that group?
Dude, at first I thought it was the Asian guy, but
Yeah.
that would have been too typical.
I thought it was Vasquez.
No, just because he's just like a random agent that was stuck in the DEO at that time.
And he was the most anal about it.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I thought it was
I
him for a
didn't
I
second.
always
expect to win.
suspect the extra.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it was Vasquez. I thought it was her because she was been bouncing back and forth from this show to Walking Dead to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I'm like, it's got to be her. She's got too many faces. But were you guys expecting Alex to be the other changeling?
No.
No. It caught me by surprise.
That's pretty awesome, though.
Yes.
And then we got the final epic fight between everyone, and they absolutely wrecked the White Martians. I just like they're upping the ante when it comes to fight scenes and action scenes. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I like how Win was like just in the middle of it, flying over his head and everything, and he's just like, I'm just trying to turn it off. It's awesome. And then going back to Mon-El and Kara there, she kind of sort of rejected him, but not really. She just she's not ready.
Yeah.
This whole thing. And then she tried to talk to him at the bar at the beginning there and try to tell him like it's not what he thinks. It's like she just needs time. And then at the end, she finally is encouraged by Alex, who actually blew off the concert.
Yeah.
To spend her birthday with her sister, which is awesome. And she's like, you gotta see where this goes with Mon-El, because sometimes it's worth it to take a chance. But then she sees Mon-El. He moved on within a span of like a day, basically. And he's with Tess or Eve Schumacher, something like that. It's a Toshmacher.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. And it's just weird. It was awkward. And then it kind of ends on a slightly sour note.
Yeah.
Then, what happens at the end there? Something big happened.
Magan. She leaves.
Oh yeah, she's like gonna go help White Martians or something like that.
Yeah.
She wants to do what John did.
Yeah.
Just as quickly as she came into their lives, she was gone. All that effort, he didn't even get to do anything but read her. I guess they did do something because, they're touching each other's head. They're doing like the mind read thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gone. That's sad.
Let me just mind F you right quick.
And I think that was pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
I really suck at looking for Easter eggs, so I didn't catch anything.
Kara mentioned the lucky number 13, and
Okay.
usually that's associated with things that go bad. And
Very unlucky
this whole
number.
entire episode was pretty much that. Hooting the Blowfish. When I heard that, I was like, oh my God. What they're going to a concert of Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah.
And Armac is an Easter egg. Explain,
Yeah.
Germs.
Hitting up the Canadians. Yes.
He's part of a villainous group called the Hyper Clan.
Yes.
And I think he is the only white Martian.
No, they're all white Martians.
Really?
Every single one of them are.
They all look different.
Yeah, they have their own skill set.
Ah, okay. And he's like the big ass one in the group.
He's the dummy.
Yeah.
So that could hint at a future appearance for that whole entire supervillain group.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting because there's two of them in this episode.
Yes.
It was him and then another one.
Yeah.
So and in this picture, it looks like there's like 6 or 7 of them.
Maybe Magan comes back and they're chasing her.
Most likely. I can see her. She's
If
like,
they do bring in that clan.
she's just like, mistakes were made. I came back to Earth. You guys are the only ones that can help me. The Martian Chronicles. So the title itself is based off a book, or it's a nod to the book by Ray Bradbury.
Nice.
Or is it a book? No, it's a short story, excuse me, by Ray Bradbury. There you go.
Nice.
This is more of like the commercial side of things, but Lego Batman had the DC TV cameo in his little TV spots.
Batman, move your head. CW.
The Kirk Berlanti, the Berlanti.
CW.
That's funny.
Oh, Kryptonian women. That's hilarious. That's awesome that they incorporated the CW.
Yeah, they're like, it's spelled with a K. Who spells woman with a K? Stupid. Did you get a theory, Bears? Did you get a preview, Bears?
If I recall, I think I saw Supergirl doing the flying thing.
Yeah.
She might have lifted something using her super strength. I think that happened.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and there was a villain. There was definitely a villain.
Boom! Hit him all on the head. Nice. Next episode is titled Luther's. Titled? It's titled Ruther. Oh my god, I'm gonna get some flack for that. I'm Asian. It's okay. And Lena is trying to prove her mom's innocence after Metallo breaks.
Yeah.
What the hell is her mom? Lillian out of jail. And we get to see Lena finally embracing the dark side. It looks like we see we see Lex Luthor's war suit, his kryptonite war suit that he fights Superman with, and we see her getting ready, I guess, to fight Kara.
Yeah. I mean, that's the downside of family first.
Yes.
That is the total opposite of what happened this episode.
When you're born into evil, you will most likely turn into evil. There's just very few cases where that's not true. But how do you guys feel about Lena maybe going towards the dark side? Do you guys feel like she might be playing like another game? I mean, she was the reason her mother got put to jail.
Yeah.
Do you think she's playing her mother again?
I don't know what to think. I mean, I hope that she's not on the bad side.
Yeah.
That's all I wish.
I hope not. And I feel like I don't think she's actually 100% gonna work with her mom. I feel like she's gonna use it so that she can gain knowledge to find out who Supergirl is. Like, use the resources from the family sort of deal.
Okay.
And then we'll see. It's kind of gonna be like a toss-up whether she goes to the bad side after she figures out who Supergirl is, or whether she decides to help Supergirl instead.
Oh, okay.
It's like a toss-up, sort of.
Yeah.
Any theories for anything for this show? Hopefully they go back to Cadmus soon. Obviously, since they're coming back next week, hopefully there's like a time, but I feel like this is more of like a revenge type plot, and we won't see too much of Cadmus. We're just going to see like the origins of the Luthors, I guess, for people who are not very knowledgeable about them, I guess.
Perfect for somebody like me.
Don't have theories.
I think that they need to explore the Cadmus side of things.
Yeah.
And so we could finally find out what happens to Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And Terry Hatcher, I think we mentioned that last week, that she's going to be on the show as a villain.
Yes. And Kevin Sorbo.
Yes, he will be.
Disappointed.
Yeah, he's gonna be joining the cast, but we don't have any idea who they could be.
Kevin
I'm
Sorbo.
so excited to see Kevin Sorbo.
He's got to be somebody like
Evil.
Powerful.
Yeah.
I see him as either Mongol
Or someone.
or Lionel Luthor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick if he's Lionel Luthor. He's actually got the long locks and
Or
everything.
even Lobo, because you keep talking about him.
Yeah.
Why not bring him in now?
He's just Kevin. Yeah, I guess that disappointed thing kind of is like Lobo. Who's the man? I'm the man. Like, he's got to have that funny aspect about him.
Yeah.
What else can I theorize about? After this episode is called Mr. and Mrs. Mxyzptlk.
Ooh.
So we're going to be introduced to the impish fifth dimensional being
Ooh.
who can bend reality itself.
Sweet.
How excited are you guys to see him?
I'm much.
He looks like Elmer Fudd and the Mad Hatter put together.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean in the
Alright, then.
comics?
Fuck yeah, I'm down for that.
In the comics?
Yeah.
Yeah, but his real character, like
The guy
actual
that he
actor.
looks normal. Yeah.
Oh.
Is he gonna wear at least a hat, like a little top hat?
I'm hoping that they make him look like the cartoon character. I'm just saying
it's like
that,
a yarmulke-sized top hat.
yeah.
He should wear that.
It's gonna look. I'm just excited to see how he uses his powers.
Yeah.
I think I had probably said this theory dozens of times in the posts I've been creating and in the podcast, that he will probably be the key to tying in all the universes together.
I hope.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
the Trickster on Supernatural, where he put Sam and Dean in various worlds, like alternate realities. That's sort of how I feel like he's
TV
gonna,
world?
Yeah, I feel like that's how he's gonna tie in everything together at some point. Not now. It's just kind of like an introduction to him at being a recurring villain.
Oh, okay.
I do think he's going to be responsible for the crossover between Flash and Supergirl, though,
Maybe.
because Music Meister is gonna start on Supergirl and then go to Flash.
Ah.
So
Okay.
it's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
It'll be very, very interesting. And I think that the plot for Mr. and Mrs. Mxyzptlk, that episode, is that he's probably going to make somebody on Team Supergirl fall in love with him, and if things don't go his way, he's gonna start wreaking havoc on National City. As powerful as he is, he's more of an annoyance to Clark Kent in the comics.
Okay.
Not like he's super powerful, he just doesn't use his powers wisely.
Okay.
And then we also still have that theory of Jimmy maybe being turned into a villain towards the end of the season after he gets tangled in Cadmus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. You guys got any
Just-
other theories?
Oh.
No? Final thoughts about the episode.
Very solid.
Good one.
Like.
It's a good episode. I hope we see more white Russians. Jesus.
Yes.
This one was a
I hope
filler.
we see more white Russians.
Nice.
Fucking come on. White Martians.
Yes.
They're doing a good job. They're starting to keep the drama to a minimum.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they're starting to focus more on character development. I just hope that they fix what they're starting to slowly burn as far as the character relationships go. But yeah, doing a good job. More action, less drama,
Yeah.
more story, and we're happy.
Yeah.
So that being said, we'll see you guys on The Flash. So let's get into Flash. The episode was titled Untouchable, and you guys can find the speed show to that right here. One sentence.
Barry and Wally training montage start.
I got nothing.
Barry phased the whole mother frickin' train.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Why
much.
is he so badass? Why is he gonna do that?
It's about time he's
Stop
a
being
badass.
Dude, it's like Wally stepped up and then Barry stepped up like 10 more notches. He's like, guys, I could phase. Guys, I could phase the whole train and 200 people.
I phased through a human. I phased through a train. Okay, get on my level. How'd you guys like the whole They're teaming up more. Wally is starting to, thank God they had this episode for him.
Yes.
Because he has been bothering me. I love the character. I love Wally as Wally, but Wally as the Kid Flash, he needs to freaking slow himself down.
I'm almost as fast as you.
I know. Dude, Barry was totally, what do you call that? Giving him like some breathing room there.
Yeah.
That dude can run past almost Mach 20 now. Wally just hit Mach 3. And he actually thought that he could beat him at the beginning there. He couldn't even go through the wall like Barry did.
Yeah.
But it was nice to finally see that it wasn't just about speed. You know, Barry's telling him, you got to learn how to, use these abilities, because it's not just about being fast enough. You got to
be one with the speed force.
Exactly. And I just want to kind of, to the people, like I seen people like making comments about this on various videos on the Flash. Barry, it's okay if Wally gets faster than Barry. He's doing this because he doesn't want to be in the picture, because that's what it leads up to. Barry's there. He wants to change the events leading up to that. That's the reason he's trying to make Wally faster. How did you guys feel about the whole Julian and Caitlin thing throughout this episode?
It's like a roller coaster. It's like 1 second they're mad, and then 1 second they're okay.
Do you realize that he's acting the way that Caitlin did at the beginking of the show?
How so?
She's kind of like distant. She was very like how he acts to the team is how she acted to Barry when they first met.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I mean, the reason why he's like that is because he feels like he caused all of that, which he technically did.
Yeah. I guess I would be pretty upset that I was the reason why these
metas are coming
from wrecking havoc.
Nowhere. Yeah.
How did you guys like the meta, Clive Yorkin? The Touch of Death.
I thought he had like a actual like villain name.
Yeah, he has
just Clive Yorkin. But yeah, his power is pretty OP. Just anything he touches just disintegrates. That is scary.
That's a sucky power. He can't. Can he touch himself?
I mean, I think so, because
That's pretty cool, because like everything died. He couldn't get shot with bullets because they just freaking disintegrated. Pretty OP. It was a good villain for Wally.
True.
Because he was learning how to phase and he couldn't touch this dude.
Yeah.
So we kind of predicted that was going to happen between the West Allen household, right? That Joe was going to freaking flip out.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was understandable.
Yeah.
But I love how Iris, before the whole entire argument started, she's like, before you get mad, I just want to let you know that Barry threw the box into the Speed Force, leading to my death. She basically blamed him.
But it's not his fault.
He still got thrown onto the bus.
Yeah.
And he had to take the heat for it, even though she was the one that didn't want to tell Joe the truth.
Yeah.
And then she's putting herself in danger this episode. She's just making all these moves that are getting her closer to being killed.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's doing this. She matured into such a smart woman since the first season, and now they're starting to slowly dial it back, just little by little, every episode, making her or having her make stupid decisions.
Yeah.
They're testing us.
Yeah.
Is BTB coming back?
Oh, I don't want it to. So get your act together, Flash writers. We want to see her not die, and we want to actually not hate her character, but just don't make her do such stupid things.
Yeah.
You know? Make her do something cool, because like she's not even writing nice articles. They're just little articles. But it was interesting to see how the team had to use their smarts to stop her literally from decomposing. Obviously, they're going to save her in the end, but I was just wondering how they're going to do that. And apparently, Barry's blood is the anti-death. It's life.
Yeah.
And the play is very big into saving her.
I think it was a mixture of the two blood samples. Is what cured Iris.
Before they did cure Iris, how did you guys like seeing that train scene? Probably the most epic scene, in my opinion, on the show.
That's a big step up. It shows how much he's progressed.
Yeah.
Like, even though this episode was more so revolving around Wally's progression, it also showed his, and just that, like, less than 1 minute scene.
He's like, can you do that? He's like, I don't know.
I love it. Showing how vastly powerful Barry is compared to Wally and how far he has to go.
Yes.
Imagine in the first season when Snart derailed a train, just one cart full of people, Barry just was able to save all of them. Here, he did a train that was maybe 2 or 3 miles, or maybe, I don't know. It was a couple miles long. That's for sure. The cars, there's like plenty of cars.
The carts, yeah.
And phased it through a debris.
Yeah, that is...
And not just the train. He phased all the people in it. There were like hundreds of people in the train.
Yeah, that is...
I love how Wally was just like, oh my god, I just creamed my pants.
Yeah.
And then Barry's like, okay, man, I am done for today. You take on the baddie of the week. And then you just got like this. I mean, it's still epic, but it's like going from Barry doing that to a train to Wally just phasing through a guy.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Single claps all around.
But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Like, he finally realized that it was not that easy.
Yeah.
That he needed to really step up his game.
Yes.
And HR and Cisco, they're pretty, what do you call it, I guess, useful in a way this episode. Mostly Cisco.
Yeah.
HR gave him the idea to vibe so that they
He's
could find
good
Martian.
at creating ideas.
Yes.
And not executing, and then Vibe is the one that executes.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Vibe.
Cisco.
We've seen Cisco vibe like or have precognitive visions and stuff like that. So he can see the future and he can see different worlds. But for him to see an alternate timeline that's OP.
Yeah.
That's freaking crazy. He actually was in Flashpoint. And then Caitlin, she nearly lost it.
Yeah.
When she was trying to save Iris using her powers, but looks like Julian's her rock.
Yeah.
She's better when she's around anyways. She's not as grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
He was like all serious and stuff. He's like, yeah, save the day, whatever. We start walking to the elevator and she's like, you want to get a drink? He's like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
And happy times. Everybody's, more confident that they'll be able to stop the future of Iris dying from happening. Joe is wanting to get closer to Cecile and Joni, her daughter who is obsessed with Kid Flash and the Flash.
Mm-hmm.
And Wally learned how to phase just as Jesse, well, he perfected the phase, I mean. Sorry.
Yeah.
While Jesse...
Through the quebracho.
Yes. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, the type of wood.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I thought you were saying breach.
No. This is the type of wood that he phased through.
Oh,
That's what Cisco was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jesse Quick comes through the bracho, and she's like, my father is in trouble.
Yeah.
Gorilla Grodd has him.
Yeah.
And then they tell us that we have to wait a week.
Yep.
It's not coming back until the 21st. Easter eggs.
Easter egg.
There was Easter eggs?
Dude,
Yes.
yeah, I don't know if I caught...
Julio.
Oh, yeah, Julio Mendez.
Yes.
He was a musician on this earth, but on Flashpoint, he was the
Captain.
captain.
Of the CCPD.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't know, he played the same exact character on the Flash TV show with John Wesley Shipp.
Nice.
And he was on Boy Meets World. That's mostly how I know.
Nice.
Luigi's Restaurant was the restaurant where they found a dead body, and Luigi is actually an existing restaurant owner in DC Comics.
Sweet.
I was really hoping we were going to see him like a bald dude with a Mario mustache, but no, we didn't. But it was a nice nod. Super phasing. What Barry did is nod to what he did in the comics. I mean, here it's not as large scale. In the comics, he did a whole entire commercial airplane.
Damn.
I mean, he's taking steps there, but you know, this was still freaking epic. And Gorilla City was teased. So
Yeah.
we excite.
Much excited.
Bears, did you get a preview?
Was there a giant talking monkey?
Yes. Yes. More.
He was all like, things to do with get Barry, I will have my revenge. And then there's like a monkey nation. Like, and there was like a hierarchy, and there was like giant monkey with testicle for a head.
Perfection.
Yes.
That's exactly what happened. Just a few things. They are traveling to Earth 2. They are trying to save Harry from Gorilla Grodd, who has a proposal for Team Flash. Who goes with them? It's Barry, Caitlin, Julian, and Cisco.
Yeah. I thought I saw Joe there, but I don't
No,
think
Joe?
so.
I think he stays back.
I think he's
And then when they're there on Gorilla City, oh god, I'm all the monkeys' names I'm getting mixed up. Grodd tells him that Solivar, who is his arch nemesis, needs to be taken out because Solivar plans to attack Earth 1. So apparently Gorilla Grodd's a good guy, but I have a theory on that after.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. We'll save that. No, I said we'll save that. Theory.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just remind me before so I don't forget.
Yeah.
And then back on the main Earth, on Earth 1, Wally and Jesse go up against a meta with gravitational powers, or who can manipulate gravity, while Joe and HR try to guide them. So they don't have any of the scientifically inclined people there except for Jesse, really.
Yeah.
And we have to wait 2 weeks for this, technically.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. Theories. What's to happen?
I mean, you could say your theory.
I was just going to say that Grodd is just going to play Barry.
Yeah.
He's saying that Solivar is going to attack Earth 1, but I think
That's his plan?
yes, he wants Barry to take the Solivar out, so that he can take over Gorilla City and his people because, he has the telepathy.
Yeah.
And then he's going to try to take over Earth 1.
That's probably going to work too.
Yes.
That whole thing is a 2-parter. It's 2 episodes.
That's true. I think, so Barry will get played.
He's like, oh, shoot, I messed up.
Yeah.
And then you see Grodd just go through the breach and terrorize Earth 1.
Because he does team up with Savitar in a
Grodd?
future episode. Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
They have problems, and they're about to create a really, really big one.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see Gorilla City, man. I feel like this is going to be the whole entire arc is going to be a nod to obviously the comics and the Justice League cartoon that I watched growing up as a kid.
Nice.
So it's going to be really cool. I've always wanted to see this happen, and it's going to freaking happen. But hopefully it's not going to be like the end for Gorilla Grodd. Hopefully it's just the start of him taking over. And I really just want to see the theory of him turning everyone into monkeys come true at some point.
That'd be cool. That's going to be a big hit to the budget.
They're already doing some crazy things now. They're bringing in the audience. Might as well do
Barry the fastest gorilla alive.
And he gonna be looking ugly too.
Yeah.
As far as Savitar goes, how do you guys think that will go down? All speedsters coming together to work, right?
Yeah, I'd like to see the Flash family,
So we got them running circles around him, right? Chasing after him.
Are you going with what I think you're going?
Yes, I'm going for that. I'm going for the Young
Justice? Yeah.
Taking out the bad guy type deal. You got Killer Frost who can stunt him for a little bit.
Yeah.
And you also have Cisco who can disrupt the Speed Force.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to do, I think I mentioned it last week, a Kamehameha move. But because they have been doing like such a big arc of Wally learning how to be a hero, I think he's going to sacrifice himself.
And lock sacrifice?
Yeah. I think he's going to lock himself away with Savitar and the Speed Force.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys see that happening?
Yeah. And
that's tough.
Yeah, that's insane.
I think I see that happening.
I mean, and that whole Daniel West theory,
it could happen. They could
still
save
happen,
him because of that.
Because he could meld with Savitar.
Yes.
Because he has that sort of like metallic type figure.
Yes.
And that's like
Wally's suit is already
one of Wally's or Daniel West's powers, right?
Yes.
Doesn't he have like...
Not to be racist, but
go ahead.
Daniel West is black. Or his suit is black. And I'm just saying color-wise, like you said, characteristically, he's got the metallic on Savitar.
Yeah.
You got Wally, he's black.
It's not,
and his suit has got the colors of the, what do you call that? Of Black Flash. So when everything comes together, it's like that cocoon he was stuck in.
Yeah, but it's just like how Zoom turned into Black Flash. I think it's just like the colors deteriorate.
Yeah.
When he goes into the Speed Force and
I'm just gonna play on the joke that it's because he's black.
Wow.
He's gonna look. But yeah, I think that it's not gonna end well for Joe.
Yeah,
I don't think so. But I don't think that Iris will die. But it'll definitely be somebody that's maybe HR might die.
Sucks.
HR might die. That way they bring in another Wells.
So it's not gonna be the West family that is other than Wally that's gonna suffer some sort of fate.
Yeah.
So who's gonna be the one that
betrays?
Betrays. Yeah.
If it'd be too easy to say Caitlyn, but it would be interesting if for some reason Cisco did.
That would suck, yo. I mean, I was gonna go for Julian.
Oh, yes.
Because what if the next time he sees Savitar, he has the urge to become alchemy again?
It's Harry Potter all over again.
Yeah.
He's like, I must serve the Dark Lord.
Yeah.
And he goes off with Voldemort into the freaking forest again. But this time he'll go off in the Speed Force with Savitar.
Yeah, there you go.
What is that from where he's like, no? Oh, it's like the Spider-Man movie. You know, where Eddie Brock, like he gets taken out of the symbiote.
Yeah.
And then he just jumps into it while it explodes because he just can't live without it. That's basically what Julian is going to do.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, Daddy, no! And jump into the Speed Force with the three of them. Oh, man. I really want to see him become Mr. Element, though. That would be cool.
I wish. I mean, he kind of technically is.
Yes. They need Jay Garrick back, though. That's for sure. I want to see him back.
Yeah.
And I want to see him and all the speedsters working together to stop Savitar.
Yeah.
That fight is going to be awesome.
Yes.
What if Savitar just like makes his own little meta team himself? Gorilla Grodd, Music Meister, any other villain that's still alive.
Yeah.
And man, that would be pretty epic. Maybe Ballsack Head make an appearance.
Yeah.
Any other theories?
No, I think I'm all out.
No.
Final thoughts. This one was a good episode. I liked it.
Yes.
I enjoyed this episode.
They needed this. They needed to have Barry do this badass thing for sure, because he's been failing too much, or they've been like undercutting him as far as needing to show his abilities and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I just love how it's just like epicness.
Yeah.
Just in 1 minute.
They need more of those for
Yeah.
sure. So with that being said, we'll see you guys in Legends of Tomorrow. All right, so let's get into Legends of Tomorrow. This episode was called Turncoat, and you guys can check the speed show right here. One sentence.
Captain George Washington versus Rex Hunter in the Fuck You Funk band of Doom.
Nice. I'm just gonna have to second that. I can't think of anything.
Martha.
My mother's name is Martha too.
There's another Martha.
Who's the other Martha? Oh,
George Washington's wife.
Damn. It's always tragic when your mother's name is Martha.
Yeah.
But in this case, it was his wife.
She's my mother too. That's disgusting.
Ew. So, Legion of Doom was sort of absent this episode.
Yeah.
But they did send their newly reprogrammed Rex to wreak havoc. And it turns out he's even more of a badass when he's a bad person.
Yeah.
Because he single-handedly outmaneuvered all the Legends this episode. First things first, let's get that out of the way. How do you guys feel about Nate and Amaya being, making Nick?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
She's managed to capture the heart of 3 of the guys on that ship.
Yeah.
It was...
The next one has to be Jax.
Oh God, she's just gonna, and then she's gonna be like, "There's no fraternizing," but it's like, what?
Nate told her.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's just chill.
Oh yeah.
So she's just gonna get with everyone, and then she's gonna end up with Sarah.
Oh man. Okay, I'll pay to see that, but I don't know what that's gonna serve for us later. But okay, it was nice to see them, I guess, get together.
Yeah.
And Nate was absolutely hilarious to the whole entire thing.
Yeah. It's just more so like side story.
Yeah. We're not even break this off. Rex had us freaking scared of the amount of punishment he put on Sarah, because he almost killed her twice, and he did kill her at one point.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how much I could take of her dying on these shows. Like, first she gets shot, left for dead, after, they try to save General Wallace. And then...
You mean Washington?
Oh, I said... Oh, wait. Cornwallis is the bad guy.
Yeah.
Turncoat. Yeah, they saved Washington. She's left for dead, but Jackson Stein find her. Stein's got to work his magic, but Rex EMP'd everything.
Yeah.
Nothing works. They can't turn the firestorm. But how do you guys feel about Jax, stepping up? Like, he actually tried to go toe-to-toe with Rex.
I like him, man. Everyone in this week is, like, progressing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially him. He always kind of had that same demeanor that Wally did, like, back then.
Last season, he was still, like, a kid, technically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a big step up.
Drink last season.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's true.
Yeah, and then he stepped up in a big way, and he knew that he wasn't as skilled as Rex, but he still stood up for his friends. And all the while...
Sorry, it's funny that it had to be him.
Yeah.
Like when he was chasing Jack's Rip inside the ship, that he knew every single corner.
It made sense. Yeah, it's like full circle.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then, Stein's freaking out because that's not his field of science.
Yeah.
And then all the while you got Rip, who's been left in his tiny form.
Ray?
Yeah. Oh, I said Rip. Sorry. Ray, who's been left in his miniature form, whose biggest challenge is running away from a rat.
That was pretty scary, though.
Yeah, it roared.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That was like a little, I like when they go small. It's cool.
Yeah.
It shows us a different world. So that's pretty much his whole entire episode, him running from the rat and him trying to restart the ship because he's small enough to fit in the reactor or something like that.
Yeah.
To reset it. How do you guys feel about Mick and Washington calling them names and stuff?
Yeah, it's funny because he's earlier in the episode, he's like, I don't care about our first president. If he's on the $1 bill, I don't care. And he ends up being good friends with him in the end.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Man, just imagine if we lived in that world and Mick changed the course of history.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Because he
also kind of scary.
Yeah,
because he's a hothead.
Yeah, but he literally did change history in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
Things still ended up, turning.
They still defeated, the
Confederates.
There you go.
But Rip still got away. That was kind of like such like a heartbreaking-ish moment because we know they'll probably save him. But to see him like taunt them, after he killed Sarah, and then Jax not being able to pull the trigger, and then he still's like, yeah, you're weak, kid, do it. That just showed like his allegiance to the Legion.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucked. I thought he was like playing everybody, but he wasn't. He's actually reprogrammed. He's messed up. And this would, like I was telling Jeremy, this episode would have been perfect for Christmas because it was a Christmas episode.
Yeah.
I feel like
don't
they
know why.
accidentally mixed up their ideas and like
Yeah.
it just came
Either
out
that or
way.
they had to switch episodes because maybe it's like something with the post-production. Like with editing or something, so they just switched
makes sense.
episodes or time slots.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. At least they got to spend Christmas with each other.
Yeah.
They find a little bit of hope in being able to save Rip, and now they're headed to another place to stop the Legion from getting the Spear of Destiny.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
No. The statue.
Oh yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like imagine we see a statue of George Washington, and then there's
right
a
next to
statue
him is Mick Rory.
he's just like not smiling and he's eating something.
Another donut.
Freaking amazing. Easter eggs.
I'm just convinced there isn't actually any Easter eggs in any of these shows now. and everything is all made up. It's all lie.
The cake is a lie.
This cake is a lie.
Rex
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah, I guess.
He's an Easter egg, I
Yeah.
guess. Because,
Sure.
he got turned to the bad version of him.
Sure.
The part with Ray was like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
The Asian came out again.
Yeah. And I guess the whole entire, like the setting, of course, of the whole entire episode, it was very relevant to the Legend situation because Rex was the turncoat for them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so it plays into the title, it plays into the setting, and anything else?
I did not catch any.
Did you get a preview, Bears?
Yeah, there was aboriginal
Yes.
apocalypse. No.
Close.
Epiphany. No. The googly. No.
King Arthur.
There's
Absolution.
absolution. Nope, that's not it either. Epiphany. Nope.
Asphyxiation.
Aberration? Is it
There you
aberration?
go.
Yeah. Damn, that was hard. There's one of those. And there was the people with the swords.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. The fire guy is doing the fire thing, and he had there's some knights. Knights
Yeah.
around too.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn, hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
So they are heading to Camelot,
3,000.
and Damien is there waiting for them
Yeah.
because apparently the spear is being protected by Stargirl, who's there.
Yeah.
So they're actually spread out. The what were they called? The JSA.
Yeah.
They are spread out across time,
Yeah.
and they get the information from Obsidian in the future first, actually. That everyone is spread out and they all have a piece of the spear.
Nice. And I think this Camelot 3000, I think it's like a new age type medieval.
I like it. That's cool.
I don't know if this is right, but I think I read something along King Arthur and Camelot 3000. It's
Yeah.
we
We watched that movie, I think. Or I think it was Camelot 2000. Never mind.
I don't remember. It's like a futuristic medieval times.
I like it. I'm for it. It's like Dishonored, but like on the TV show.
Yeah.
Theories? I don't even know what to theorize anymore on this. Like, I thought like Gorilla Grodd was pulling strings, but he's definitely like on another Earth.
Yeah.
And the Black Flash is their biggest threat right now. So they'll probably run into him there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Which is probably why we didn't see Eobard this episode, because he's probably still crying at their base.
Either that or he's just walking
Yeah.
to his next location.
He's gonna actually sit in the pod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's like, this is stupid. I want to run, but I can't. Do you think the Legends will have to deal with the Black Flash themselves? Like, do you think that's where Jay Garrick comes in?
Oh, he's supposed to?
Yeah, he's gonna show up this season.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah, sure. What about Barry? Is he ever going to show up this season?
It would make sense because this is time related, but I think Savitar is already too much for him.
Okay.
But then again, he's going to see Gorilla Grodd. I don't know. The priority is, I just don't understand. I guess,
We'll
he's
see.
leaving that to the team that
We'll see.
deals with time.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll save Rip, but I know they're going to try. And at least one of the Legion of Doom is going to die.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
think so?
This show ends on March 17th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are episode, what, 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's running straight through after this one break.
Yeah. It's ending the week of the crossover for Supergirl and The Flash, so we know Malcolm's not going to die because he's going to be on that
On that show?
show, yes.
Yeah, what if they just drop by? That'd be awesome.
Dude, that'd be great.
Just on their way out, like to end the episode.
How excited are you guys? I know this is kind of like going back to the Flash, but how excited are you guys to see that? It's so far who's been confirmed to sing are Flash, Supergirl, Win,
Cisco.
Merlin, Cisco, and Joe.
Yeah.
And
Stein.
Then, and Stein. Sorry, Stein. And non-singing roles for Martian Manhunter and Mon-El. But they're going to be on Flash too.
Nice.
You could have told me that the only 3 people they're going to sing are Supergirl, Flash, and Merlin, and I'd be happy with it. That's all I need.
We're going to get a whole ensemble, and apparently it makes sense because Music Meister can control people with his singing. So he's not.
That's
he's
awesome.
actually a lot more powerful than we think him to be.
Sweet.
Or at least I thought he was going to be. So that's exciting. I'm just thinking of like how they could get these characters all in one place. That's the thing. So somebody very powerful has to get them all together.
Yeah. Dude, what if the Spear of Destiny is what brings them together? There's that's too small of a thing to bring them together.
My mind just exploded. That silence was because everything just in my mind just went
I
boom.
can see.
Because
I can see in your face. You're just
the
thinking.
spear controls everything.
Yeah.
Warped
And
to
you can
reality. What
react-
happens?
yeah.
That's how the words come together.
Yeah.
And it ends the same night that, what do you call that?
There you go.
And maybe because Team Supergirl is on their Earth, they get trapped.
I needed to process that now.
Just think about the timing.
Yeah.
Legend of Tomorrow is on the same night as The Flash.
Yeah. Spear of Destiny is.
I'm saying it's like they're saying goodbye to Kara at the end there, and it's like, oh, bye, Kara, and then she tries to do it, but it doesn't work because the spirit like warps everything. And then
Damn, I hope they don't. Wow.
that's like craziness. Like that something like that would happen, but that's a crazy theory. That's what we do here. You guys have anything else to add?
CW writers, please listen.
Yeah, have anything else to add?
No,
No.
I got nothing.
Final thoughts.
I like the show.
I am always impressed
Yes.
with Legends of Tomorrow.
It's always fun because they get to travel to different places
And like they're all very
because they're not stuck in the same timeline.
they're very different characters, so it's not
And
boring.
that too, yeah.
They
Yeah.
all have their own little story that works out together in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the JSA again. I thought them to be dead, so maybe Amaya does have a time to go back to.
Yeah. And
But-
fraternize.
Fraternize, yeah.
Yeah.
But until then, you'll sit back and enjoy, because that's what the show is for.
Yeah.
With that being said, we'll see you guys in Arrow. So let's get into the last part. Arrow. Tonight's episode is called Bratva. Check out the speed show right here. One sentence, guys.
Rory the Tank Engine.
Yes, I'm gonna have to second that. That's perfectly exactly what needs to be highlighted in this episode.
Yeah.
That and Dinah is hot. What about you, Bears?
Say, I got no like good Russian ones. God.
You say Bratva with a Russian accent or something.
Da, we go to Bratva. We get like, nailed it, comrade.
Hill Vodka.
Heel vodka.
Nice. So Team Arrow is on a mission to find General Stupidhead,
Yeah.
who got out of his little transport there when they're trying to send him to another prison.
Yeah.
Quentin came back.
Yay.
Right? How everybody's happy that he came back.
I thought Thea was supposed to come back because there was previews and screenshots or set photos of her talking to Lance.
This is messed up, man. Okay, we're just gonna call this out right now. You guys took him out because you gotta bring her back. It's budgetary.
Yeah.
Da, you bring back Pretty Girl, or we come back to your house and feed you vodka until you're drunk.
Perfect. Yeah, so Team Arrow, they go to Russia because that's where he went, because all the places he decided to go there.
Well, yeah, he's also on a mission to sell
No,
nuclear
yes.
arms.
Renee stays back
Yeah.
to keep an eye on Lance, who for some reason asked to have an interview with Susan Williams. And when they get to Russia, the team,
Yeah.
they're not welcome, or at least Oliver is welcome with a punch to the face. I did not think that we're actually going to see Anatoly again. For some reason, I thought he was dead at this point, but it was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
And I guess it wasn't surprising that he was going to make Oliver do something in exchange for his help.
Yeah. This is the brotherhood.
Yes.
It's always like you do something for something in return.
Yes. What does he push? What does Anatoly push?
What do you mean?
Well, he's pushing something because he made Oliver get rid of their competition.
Oh,
I just didn't see what it was. What is it, a drug or
I don't know. Maybe more vodka?
arms? Vodka?
I don't know. Maybe arms. Yeah.
How did you guys like Felicity? Her story this episode.
She's a little dark, yo.
Yes. Who do you guys like this dark Felicity?
It's a question of, do I like Felicity at all?
That is the real question.
This is an interesting arc for her, that's for sure. I don't like what she's doing, but she's also taking out bad guys, but it's still messed up what she's doing. Like, she extorted that guy, basically, or blackmailed him, and he's like, well, they're gonna kill my family, and she's like, yeah, so that's why you should help us, or else they're gonna die. And of course, Rory found out that was what she did. Yeah. And I know he hasn't been around long, but do you guys think he had the right to tell her to kind of take a step back
off.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys think so?
Because I think the fact that she literally opened Pandora's box by reading all those files on all those dirty people, like politicians or anyone who has power. Yeah, I think he has the right to kind of tell her to just you can't be stopping people on your own.
He said it nice too, but it was kind of funny that he like tattletaled on Oliver or to Oliver. He's like, I know it's not any of my business, but she did something stupid. And like right before Oliver's like, what did you do? And she's about to explain. That's where we get into Diggle's side of the story. Yeah. How did you guys feel about this? We know that Walker put him through hell. Yeah. But
that's the same general that like when he was in the forces back then.
Yeah, he set him up. Well, that was actually back then, like at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Before he came back.
Yeah. Diggle has every right to be mad, but I felt like he kind of was losing sight of stuff. Like,
yeah, it seemed like this episode Oliver was the light, and then Felicity and Diggle were like the dark side that Oliver used to be.
That dude was about to bust open if Diggle punched him anymore. Yeah, that was messed up. You just see him like
gory,
mangled,
disgusting.
And Oliver he realizes that he has to be the one that does the shady stuff because he doesn't want to see his friends do it. Yeah. So,
and that's also what Prometheus was intending that they would do.
Yes. Go to the dark side.
Yeah.
Man, full circle right there. That's his motive, is literally to just make Arrow's life a living hell. Yeah. And of course, Oliver didn't want to be alone. How you guys like Oliver and Dinah? How you guys like Dinah?
Better than Oliver and that Susan reporter lady.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked Oliver and Susan reporter lady, though.
But she's got some...
Dinah...
I don't like that she wants to know that about Oliver's life.
Oh my Diana. No, Dinah. Sorry, I said Diana.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I like her. She's this right here is the right way of doing the Green Arrow Black Canary. Of course, we're never going to forget Laurel because until this day, I'm still very upset at the writers for killing her off. Yeah, because she should have been a very big part. But this is a lot closer to the comic book. Like, at least their relationship. It's not supposed to be...
They did Laurel's character wrong.
Yeah, they did.
That's messed up. But yeah.
They're making up for it here, so they better not screw this one up.
Should not screw it up.
But it was refreshing to see actual Canary Cry being used this episode. And she's such a badass. She's able to hold her own on the team. It's like she's been there in a way, even though this is her first mission with them. Yeah, she seems like she's already in the team. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she's already been running stuff. But I can't wait to see.
I mean, because she's technically a vigilante herself.
Yeah,
before she joined. So yeah,
she's awesome. How'd you guys like that scene with Rory and Curtis with Felicity at the tea
house?
Yeah, tea house.
Curtis is always just gonna be like Cisco, the comedic relief.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, sorry. I mean, Das Bidanya.
Yeah.
Something like that. He's just acting as a bouncer. Yeah. How'd you guys like that part? Another dark Felicity scene where
that's where it starts to go, I guess, sort of downhill for her.
Rory's very observant. Yeah. It's like, you said something wrong and I'm going to tell on you when I find out what it was. See, that's the thing. She's doing all this dark stuff, but they found the location on Walker. But not really, because when Felicity found out, they almost ran into an ambush. And then the second time is because Oliver did that stuff for Anatoly, and Anatoly found out. Yeah. So basically going to the dark side for nothing.
If she's going to do something like that, she should work with the team.
It's like, oh my God.
Like, give her
we might have to bring back BTV.
Maybe.
Because do you realize what they're doing now? They're doing the whole first season again with these two characters.
Okay.
is going back to the stupidity that they did. Don't you see it? It's a pattern.
Oh, they're testing us. I don't know why, but why do they test us?
I want to like her storyline so bad, but she's just digging a hole for herself, to dig in her own grave.
Yeah.
But wait, you want to add something?
No, I'm just saying if she's gonna attack something like that, at least have some help.
Yeah, Rory would have been good.
Yeah, even Oliver too.
Yeah.
Just like him knowing that stuff, if they're gonna take out someone that big. I mean, I guess she wants to do that because she wants to feel empowered. But
I think, yeah, that's for sure.
It's gonna turn out bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, but kind of not unfortunately.
Wow. Yeah.
And then we got the epic hangar scene where they're trying to stop Walker and the nuke and everything. I knew right then and there that when they said that the nuke was going to take out 50 miles worth of whatever was in the way,
Rory
was
looked
just
at
like,
Felicity. Oh, hell no.
He's just like, I'm going to hug this thing and let's just all pray that I come out okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just knew that he was going to try to tank it because he said that that's what he did back in, what do you call that?
Haven Rock. Yeah.
Tanked it. And I love how the noise it made when he absorbed it. He just went, like he just absorbed that thing into his body. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
OP. Freaking OP. That's another feat we've seen this week.
Wish there's more of that.
Yes, but sadly it looks like there might not be.
Yeah.
Because the cert no worky anymore.
Your rags don't work.
Yeah. He's like, they won't wake up.
Yeah. He's like, I think each and every one of them died.
Yeah. He's just like, I don't know. I've been poking it. I've been trying to wake it up, but it just won't wake up. I can't control it anymore. And sadly, Ragman is off the tables for now.
Yeah.
He said he wants to figure out a way to help them without his suit.
I mean, you got Renee.
Yeah.
At least
Ragman, man.
No, I'm saying like he could train. Renee could train Ragman into,
that's true.
being of some help.
Man, I'm sad. That is sad. But yeah, that would work out if Renee did do that for him. Now, speaking of Renee, how'd you guys like him in Lance? Did you guys think that it was a little too much of him to ask those sort of questions, or do you think he was doing the right thing and pushing him so that
it's got to be tough?
Yeah, exactly.
So like that's like the toughest thing that he'll see, and he won't have to worry about it during the actual interview.
Yes. So he did the right thing.
Yeah, hit him with the hard question.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys see that coming where Renee told him why?
Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard.
Kind of appealed to Lance when they had their interview.
Yeah, that caught me off guard. He's just like, you told me that I could stay off the streets when I was a kid. That's crazy how, like, you're saying
everything. Yeah, everything full circle.
Everything ties in.
Renee was a troubled youth who Lance stopped from going that way.
Yeah.
And just when we thought the story was going to get better, he just doesn't tell what happened or how he got discharged or anything. Like, I want to know everything, man. This is such a big revelation as to why you're so close to him.
Yeah.
Out of all people. Or, like, why they, because you can see the way that he, like, kind of looked up to him, but was also kind of smug about it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm looking forward to more Lance and Renee scenes. Yes?
Yeah.
Susan and what's her face? And Oliver, she's trying to, like... dig into his past.
Yeah. She kept rubbing on his tattoo.
Yeah, that was weird. She's like, what's this mean? He's just like, stop touching me there. I won't tell you. You don't deserve it yet. And Sneaky Snake is out there getting info, and she's this close. I don't know who her informant is, but he's freaking...
Who the hell is that guy?
A genius. He's nearly putting the Oliver Queen Green Arrow
he's putting it together faster than anyone else.
Yes.
He's like, Oliver was at the same place at the same time as the Green Hood or the Green Arrow.
Yeah.
So, and they look like...
This is not gonna go well for Oliver. He might have to call back.
And that's just some random ass dude.
Yeah.
Who figured out...
I don't even know his name.
Yeah, Oliver Queen's identity.
And then we have Talia Agul.
Oh, yeah?
And I really, really hope that this is not the end for her character's story, because it sort of kind of wrapped up the flashbacks here. In a way. Kind of. I guess it still remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Because Oliver was saying that he wanted to go back home after Talia said he's ready.
Yeah.
But he goes back to tell Anatoly, and then Anatoly is just beat up from Gregor.
Mm-hmm. So Gregor's not dead.
No, he just got messed up by Talia. So, okay, there's still more.
So maybe he's going to ask Talia for another...
help.
Paybor, yeah. How,
I really hope that she's the key to finding out who Prometheus is, because they gave us nothing in this episode. That frustrates me the most, is that we had nothing at all pointing to who he could be.
I feel like it's someone, it's someone who's tied to her.
Yeah, I guess. Am I missing anything else that happened in this episode? Pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Easter eggs.
I did not get anything.
Easter is coming.
There'll be a lot of eggs. Yeah, I don't know.
Wrong there.
I don't.
The hangar was the Hall of Justice.
Oh, yeah.
The same set.
Yeah.
Same exact place. Detralink, I think that's important, but
Is
I don't know
Fort
what.
Zerillo something? Or
Yeah,
not?
that's where what's his name was held.
Yeah, but there's nothing in the.
I'm not sure.
Okay. No Fort Zerillo Iza.
Okay, then I guess we have nothing else for Easter eggs.
Nothing.
Nope, that's it. Did you get a preview, Bears?
There was a dude in a hood.
Oh.
Yeah.
He wears black. It's a black suit.
Yeah.
Black suit guy. And he shoots the arrows. And then he's all like, swear to me. And but like Oliver Queen is all like, no, you're not my father. And then like they do the thing. And then Dinah is all like, I am my own monster, but not really. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Trevor. And then Felicity is all like, I'm just a bitch.
Perfect. So I think I saw some of that happen. Just some of that in a just sort of a different way.
That's the whole episode.
I think Felicity
Just a bit.
doing that
was perfect.
is about to affect the team.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's Prometheus next episode, but somebody looks like it died.
Yeah.
Looks like it died.
Oh.
Somebody looks like they died.
Did you say that the mayor office got attacked?
Yeah.
Okay.
By people with guns.
Yeah.
So I have absolutely no freaking. Actually, let me look it up real quick.
So he's being attacked on both sides.
Oliver Queen and the Green Arrow.
What if it's what's her name's Susan's plan, just so that she could see if it really is Green Arrow?
Oh,
You
what a
know,
bitch!
Like he can't be at two places at the same time.
This would have been a perfect time to bring in Human Target
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. You're gonna search.
It's
something?
always a good time to bring back Christopher Chance.
Yes. What you searching up, man? Hello?
What?
No, my brother's just like, no talk. Where it go? Hey, yeah, my brother's just
All
researching.
right, going back. Sorry, I disappeared. All right, so yes, the Star City. No, what? The Star City. The City Hall is attacked. We just mentioned that.
Yeah.
And flashbacks reveal how Renee went from a simple family man to a hero named Wild Dog. So backstory for Renee.
Sweet. That's cool.
That's very cool.
With the perpetrator behind the attacks. Yeah, okay. So basically what you just said. That's exactly what happened in the episode. He's drawn to either be Green Arrow or Mare Queen. Mare Queen. So he tries to deal with
I thought you were about to say Mercuro.
Mercuro.
Whoa.
Mercuro. What do we theorize about here? Do you think Susan Williams will meet her demise because she's prying into all this stuff?
Yeah. She's like,
I hope not.
Ollie's just like, hey, you're bad. And she's like, psych, gotcha, bitch. Prometheus is my brother.
Oh, shoot. So you think he's his brother?
No. I was just joking.
Her and Adrian kind of had like this weird friction
Yeah.
at the beginning of the
Do
episode.
they know something?
Yeah.
Are they fraternizing?
Theories as to who Prometheus is still? Like, do we have any?
I mean,
Colin Donald
Yeah, you
tweeted a
told me
picture
that.
of him starting to work out. And even if Prometheus isn't, or he hasn't been playing Prometheus, do you think there might be a chance that he will return for the role?
Maybe.
Because his show is about to end. Chicago Med, I think. It's about to be
The
done.
season or the
Yeah, the
actual
season.
Oh.
What do you guys think?
Sure. I mean, they could always. Well, they always do that. The
Yeah.
writers, like, even though you're sure that it's a character, they can still change it up.
Yeah, I honestly think it's got to be either Tommy, Earth 2, Robert Queen, or Earth 2, or some other alternate Earth Oliver.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else. Who else could you guys put on that list? Technically, we were right about Billy because he was Prometheus, but not really.
That's true.
Anybody else you guys want to add to that list?
I don't know. I feel like he's because the flashbacks show both
Yeah.
Russians and Talia. I feel like that person is a Russian who is in the League of Assassins,
Ooh.
or somehow had ties to both Bratva or some like the Russian gangs and the League of Assassins.
You know what would be really messed up is if I think I did an article for last week's episode and I mentioned that if they really wanted to be sick freaks, they could just do the Batman Bad Blood type scenario where Talia al Ghul takes Oliver, maybe her and Oliver make Nick in a future episode.
Yeah.
And she takes his DNA and grows a
Artificial
Oliver Queen.
Ew. I mean, they have power, like mystical stuff.
Yeah. This
League.
is science. Yeah.
So they could like speed up the process of Oliver's child.
Ew. How do you guys feel if it's a love child, but not really Oliver's love child?
So then that'd be like Sarah Khan.
Yes, but
that's under someone else's kid. Yeah, but
Any other theories?
Or like Amiko Queen.
Amiko Queen?
Yeah, that's one of Oliver's
kids.
Yeah.
Man, that's probably what they're building up to.
Yeah.
Might be. Any other theories?
No.
Final thoughts about this episode?
These episodes always get me questioning. I get more confused every episode. But
yeah, this one.
I like it.
Rory and Diana were the highlight for me on this episode.
Yeah.
I like her. I like her character.
I like her. Yeah. Also, Rory he's a good.
It's just sad.
Sad.
Why is everybody leaving?
I don't know.
Everybody's leaving these shows, but I mean, we're gonna have Thea back, but now that they have what's her name, now that they have Dinah, like, what is she gonna do? They really needed that guy there. He's a tank, and now his rags don't work. It's not fair.
That sucks.
Yeah, but yeah, I can't wait to see what happens, and I just want an episode where they kind of hint at who he is.
Prometheus.
So far, they haven't hinted anything. Yes.
What if they actually are hinting stuff, like, but we're just looking past it? What if they do one of those things like it just shows different flashbacks of different scenes of this season, and just puts it all together
the whole time, just like bystander number 2 is
just the emo kid with just staring behind Oliver.
Oh man! Wait, did Oliver ever bully anyone? Like, did it show him bullying anyone at the beginning of this series?
Not really much was said about his college years.
Did he bully anyone in the first season?
Not really. We didn't see much of Oliver before the accident.
What if it was
just whatever was in the flashbacks? But like, no.
They mentioned what do you call that? They mentioned the drug. You remember that Thea took the drug at like one of the first seasons?
Yeah.
And it came from Russia, like here, so it's tying into this flashback.
Yeah.
What if it's a kid that he killed at that party?
The one he snapped his neck?
Yeah.
Tossed him over the second floor?
Yeah.
Balcony?
Doubt it.
I don't know, man. I just want something.
But there'd have to be more than
just because he's just a random dude. I don't know.
You want drugs? He dies. I'm Prometheus now because you killed me over drugs.
That would not be a compelling story. It's gotta be those other 3.
Yeah.
Or 4. But yeah, so that wraps up our DCTV week, the Justice Clubhouse podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed this second episode. Out of the 4 episodes, which one did you guys like the most?
Episode of the week?
The Flash was for me. I'm sorry.
I'm always a fan of Arrow. Like, Arrow's my number 1. I just can't get enough Arrow.
Yeah, this season is actually, for Arrow, is actually stepping it up.
Yes.
For me. Yeah. But it's a toss-up between this episode and Flash. Can I put it, just put them together?
Yeah, go pick them.
Just those 2?
2, yeah.
Okay, then Flash and Arrow.
I would pick those 2 as okay. You know what? We're gonna do a top 2. We'll do.
Guys, let's just do a top 4.
Yeah, we love all of them. Yeah. So because there's the train scene and then the tanking nuke scene.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. Hashtags. So hashtag for Supergirls.
Yeah.
Collective. You guys ready? Who is it? Me or you or Bears? I think it's you, Bears.
Hashtag body snatcher.
Jesus Christ cupcake.
13.
Is that all one word? Jesus Christ cupcake?
Yes.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, sure.
So hashtag
body snatcher Jesus Christ cupcake.
That's
13.
That's the best one yet. God. That's the best one.
I think I kind of cheated. I put 3 words in one.
Nice. All right, Flash. Is that me or you?
You can go ahead.
Hashtag train.
Quebracho.
Vibration. No, phasing.
Hashtag change Jesus Cabracho phasing.
No, there's no Jesus this time.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Jesus is not this time.
All right, Arrow. It's my turn.
No, it's my turn. You just
Jesus.
Was this Legend or Arrow?
Legends. We gotta do
Legends. Hashtag Washington.
Monument.
That was a cheap one right there. I saw that. I seen that. Nick.
That is interesting.
Nice.
Hashtag Washington Monument Nick.
Yeah, all that actually made sense coming together.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I guess it's Rory's statue, but
Yeah.
monument.
But the Nick
Still,
made sense
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, the Nick was just the perfect ending.
Yeah. Now Arrow,
It's back to you, Bears.
Nuclear.
Sonic.
Cry.
Nice. Nuclear Sonic. Oh, that's epic. Nuclear Sonic. Hashtag Nuclear Sonic Cry. So, with that being said, you guys go leave those hashtags down below and leave your comments on what you thought about all the shows. And we thank you guys for joining us on the second episode of our Justice Clubhouse podcast.
Feel free to check out my channel, Kodak207, where we do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It is awesome.
Don't forget to check out our social links down below, as well as our Creators Co. website link. Jesus Christ, I've switched it. Check all of it down there. Thank you. Awkward bye.
With that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
It's a bye.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.